Did not go to showcase, unfortunately. We weren't ready. But Eddie did decide that we are having one coming up, and we are preparing for that right now. And we're super excited, and I think we're gonna do great.
Yeah, okay.
I have my skills now, and I'm getting better with the stuff that Eddie wants me to do, and so is everyone else.
Boys are coming together. About a couple weeks ago, I wanted to strangle them.
This is why we shouldn't sit. This is why we shouldn't come in here and do absolutely nothing. You can't handle your passes. Let's go.
They were just, I think they were just overwhelmed. Like they didn't know what this was gonna be, and now they know. We're like in the thick of it.
That definitely shook me a lot whenever he like acted like that. Like I knew he was tough. I've never experienced him like being that mad at us, which I knew like it was bound to come at some point because it was just like a lot of different things going on. And I know he was under a lot of stress, but I think it's getting better. I think he's having more faith in us now. I think we could just be unstoppable when everyone like comes together and do what they have to do.
On Monday, we had good runs, yeah. Let's just try to make them a little bit better today. We're not asking you to miraculously do anything different. It's just make it a little bit better than last. A lot of you guys fell a little bit short that are usually consistent. We weren't as consistent. We were being a little frantic. So take this time to calm it down and start feeling the nerves in a good way, start feeling the pressure in a good way, and start thinking about how you're gonna handle it and slow it down in your head to make it happen for you and your team.
It's honestly what a SMOED athlete is. It's the mentality you have in order to get through those hard practices with a great mindset, from going running to conditioning to full outs. Like, it's just the SMOED athlete mentality you should have.
You can only do your part, that's it. I'm not asking Cammie to do anybody else's part but Cammie's part. Tamia can't do anybody else's part but Tamia's part. Just do your part as best you can 3 times. That's it. And then we'll just rep out whatever needs to be repped out. Cool? Make it better. Let's go.
Compared to other teams I've been on, like obviously like we competed already and stuff like that, but like we weren't ready for our first competition, and like I feel like Eddie wants us to be ready.
Showcase is important to us, this one specifically, because we missed the Cali showcase, and this is just our exclusive showcase. We're showing off what we had. We've had more time than anyone else, and they're expecting a lot. So it's important that we hit, it's important that we do well, yeah, and not embarrass ourselves.
Take your time, have fun, let's go! Music's on! Stop! Stop! 3, 2, stop. Yeah, we missed half the opening on this side because the music was different. It's the same music, just count it. Can you play for them really quick because they got confused?
Eddie, he has developed a habit of not wanting to yell anymore, so Michael Eddie got him a megaphone.
And start migrating to the corner.
The moment he used it, we fell in love with it. We were plotting and scheming to get the megaphone away. Andrea, she had taken batteries away, and Eddie had found them.
My batteries were backwards. Andrea did it, because she's hateful. On Christmas. There's a hero. All right, here we go, reset, take 2, you got it for real. Let's go! Who is it? What happened?
We went and started already. Landed here, went this way. Ow.
Is she okay? And get a quick drink off the floor. TNT, best work.
1, up 2, up 3, up 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 1, and hold. Hold it. Lift it, Hannah. I know this is the first day like actually trying to attempt to put it together after we had cuts, but it's time, okay? Because we go on break in 2 weeks, we're on break for 2 weeks, we get back on the 3rd, and we cut the first bid event's on the 18th already. So I'd rather die now than die when we come back from break. Does that make sense to everyone? So don't ask me how many you're gonna do. That all depends on you. You know the deal. You can do 1 or 2 and I can be blown away and be like, that's all I need to see for the day. Or you guys can do 25, 30, that's on you. Right now, I'm not feeling awful, but I do know that we have break coming up. That only gives me like 7 or 8 practices before our actual event. If I'm being honest with you, the team is not looking great right now, even though it's the most talent I've ever had. You know I'm gonna keep pushing until you guys do what you need to do. So once again, from the very, very beginning, all the way to the 7 up, 8 up baskets, nobody moves after that. Gotta get it good? So just hit your not the hard. Got it? Here we go!
You know we got the fireworks. You know that we got the fireworks. Go hard all day like Jordan. Hard in the paint like Kobe. Hard in the paint like Jordan. Go hard in the paint like Kobe.
Woo, that was rough. Let's try that again. That's it, that's all we're doing, half the routine.
Honestly, like sometimes we're just a mess. And like right now we're going through that like hill, like up and down, you know, like we had our up at showcase and then after showcase it's like meow, because you know, stunt groups are changing, you know, like everyone has to get used to it again. We've had these breaks in between and we're gonna end up going on another break, you know, for like the new year.
You're in a heel stretch, trying to hit your lip. One. Let's try that again.
Right after we get off that break from New Year's, a week or 2 later, we have to compete for a bid, and you know, like we really don't have time to slack.
Oh my God. All right, Assassins, you're up. Reckless on this floor. If you dropped it 3, let's go. Not the section, but the whole stunt. For some reason, the team is just not meshing together. They're not coming together as one. It's been a struggle all season. And so I'm kind of nervous, you know, because we go on break for a couple of weeks and then we come back and we have to push this out. Up, lift, up, and boom, boom, boom. Hit and hit, hold. 1, 2, up, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Hold it, get it up, get it up. So here's the problem with Hannah now. She's been on that stunt for a good month and a half now or so, and it's still not hitting. So Jordan may not have the tumbling, but she makes the stunt hit. Hannah has the tumbling, and she's a beautiful flyer, but for whatever reason, the pod's just not working together. So now I'm put in that position again. Did I make the wrong decision? 5, 6, 7, down, 1, lift, 3, lift, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And bring it down.
I don't know what we have to do. Get stronger, get more reps in. Get stronger, get more reps in, work together, stop trying to work against each other.
5, 7, and 1. Hit 3, 4, dip 5, catch 7, catch 1, look, 3, hold it, 5, 6, 7, dip 1.
I don't know. We can't make it hit. Let's figure it out.
He does know, but he doesn't want to throw anybody under the bus.
That's what it is.
And that's what he says.
It's been almost 2 months and we're still trying to figure out. We don't know exactly what it is, but you know, we got to make it hit. We have a big competition and under a month now, so time's ticking.
Not sending you home. I normally would get upset and say go. That's not happening today. So either you regroup, you come together as a team, and you mean this, or you're gonna be in here all night. We're not leaving till this hits. I care about you guys winning another world title. That's what I care about. I care about you leaving this gym today feeling good about the practice you had today. So do what you gotta do. You're not leaving till this hits. And if anybody wants to leave before, knock yourselves out. Just don't come back. When they're doing well, they're doing well. And when they're not doing well, it's like nobody does well. It's almost like it's contagious, you know what I mean? But I know that this team is a lot like last year's team, where like the week prior or 2 weeks prior to the event is where they put their heads down and they really make things happen. For a coach, that's hard because your nerves are on edge all the way to the event, basically.
We don't have time to hope that it's gonna happen. Like, we kind of need to just start making it happen already, because the last thing that we want to do is go into that competition feeling nervous about, oh my God, do I feel like I'm secure in this stunt group? Do I feel like my stunt's gonna hit? Like, we can't walk into it feeling that way.
5 full sections of your routine that you're not doing. So there's no reason for you guys to look like this. None. 0. So figure your lives out. You're not leaving.
Yeah, veterans start leading this team, please. It shouldn't come from the coach. It needs to come from on the floor. It's an adult team. You're never too tired to be a world champ. You guys already know that. Let's go. This is not your first rodeo for most of you. Let's go.
Most people probably aren't going to be comfortable trying to be that team that just turns it on the week before competition. And I understand, it's like we're working so hard and we really don't have that big goal, but I don't know. You can make up 1,000 excuses, but it's not right. Like, we need to be in a better mindset. We need to be in a better mentality.
She okay? Tamia?
She tweaks her knee all the time.
Like it dislocates?
I don't know what, she's like heard it before, but like if she lands on it the wrong way, it like stuns her. It scares her.
I first hurt my knee like 4 years ago when I was on Lady Bolts my first year. I tore my ACL, and I was out for like most of the season up till NCA, and then I only tumbled, I didn't stunt. And that's how I originally heard it, and then now it's just like an ongoing thing, like an ongoing pain.
So Allie and Tamia both are hurt, and their knee, I think it's both their knees are hurting. And our stunt has been really solid.
I was swapping out with Allie Dixon, and now her knee started to hurt, and I think she got like an MRI done. So right now I'm officially in her spot right now.
Did your knee, did it click? Did it pop? Did anything happen?
It popped. Right now it looks like a PCL, maybe just a strain.
So I was doing my 3 double, and I landed short, and I heard a pop in my knee. So it's just hurts a lot, but I'm gonna be fine.
She's in the middle of her pyramid. She's on the way. I mean, if we're not gonna throw truthful odds, like today's a wash, we just need to go.
Showcase, like where everyone sees us, and like that's their first thing they like get from our entire season. That's the first thing they get to see. So like, it's just really nerve-wracking. Like, if we don't have a full team and like there's still holes, and like we shouldn't just put it out there.
Tamia, can you stunt yet? Like, unless you're like really, really hurt, obviously I don't want you to push. You can't put weight on it? Okay.
I'm actually kind of nervous, just like holding myself to a higher standards, and like just not like letting people down necessarily, and like not letting my team down is kind of like where I'm coming from.
And take 1, go it! Down. Down. Let's go. Get off the floor, please. If you're not gonna throw your skills, get out. Maddox, you fell out of your stunt and you didn't jump. Why are you here? Jack, where have you been? And you're not here, ever.
So Eddie is a little frustrated with us right now. We have been working on our skills, and we have been kind of inconsistent. Some of the new kids have been struggling with their skills, or busting, or having a mental block.
We dropped Natalie on her head out of a sponge, turning sponge. People are opting out of skills still.
Well, right now there's only 4 boys on the team. We're getting a 5th, but it turns out another one tried out, so now we're getting 2 new boys, so we're gonna have 6. So that means someone is gonna get replaced.
Their work ethic is like Like an actor trying to get kicked off the desk.
Good.
Just let me know. I can send you on your way right now. You don't come in. Follow this lead. There's no, like, what is your purpose? I don't feel like you want me at all. And if that's the case, then 1, 2, there's multiple exits. You can find one of them.
You're expected to do X, Y, Z, and if you don't, then it tells me you don't really want to be here. So, again, if you're going to move all the way across the country to be on this team, you know what the expectation is. It is what it is.
There's no reason it's not like that when you're doing the routine. That just shows me you don't try or you don't care when it comes down to it. Is that acceptable? In any gym across the nation, you could be so talented. It's your work ethic that gets you.
I mean, to make sure that I am able to keep my spot, I need to stay in the right mindset, which is something I've kind of struggled doing.
Got it. Don't give up. Push. Even if push. He wants to see the fight. Okay? That's all he wants to see.
Today, SMOED's finally showcasing our routine.
It's a very bittersweet moment, knowing that you're doing this one last time.
I mean, I'm not nervous, but there's always, anything can happen in a routine. It's just how it is. The most consistent people can mess up.
We are going to warm up our tumbling. We have a full out. I don't care. You're not going to fall today.
Videos being posted on the internet. If you do mess up, it's like, wow, everyone's gonna know me as that person that messed up.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Awesomeness TV. Catch you later.